Hello and welcome to Math 8, Unit 1A, Lesson 4. Today's objective is scholars will use cube roots to solve real-world equations. Cube roots. So first, what is a cube root? A cube root is the side length of a cube with a given volume. So here you see a cube that has a side length of 3. Remember, cubes, all the sides are the same. Okay? So if we wanted to find the volume of this, we would do 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. So the cube root of 27 is 3, because 3 times 3 times 3, or 3 cubed, and by the way, that is why we say it just like squared, is because it's the area of a square. Cubed is because it's the volume of a cube. So 3 cubed is 27, so the cube root of 27 is 3. It's the opposite of cubing. So how do we write it? It looks like a square root, but it has a small 3 above the radical. See that little 3? Please make sure when you're writing, I do not want to see 3 and then this. That means something completely different. It should have a small 3 above there, like that. Okay? So what are some common cube roots? So you'll see here I have my cube root symbol. Cube root of 1 is 1. Notice I don't have positive and negative 1, because if I had negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1, it would equal negative 1, because I have 3 negatives. So these only have 1. So you see that over here. So the cube root of 8 is 2. The cube root of 27 is 3. The cube root of 64 is 4. Cube root of 125 is 5. The cube root of 216 is 6, because it's 6 times 6 times 6. Cube root of 343 is 7. Cube root of 512 is 8. And the cube root of 729 is 9. Cube root of 1000 is 10. Again, you see the negative cube roots over here. So how can we use cube roots? So let's say I have a cube that has a volume of 64 cubic inches. How long is each side? So I want to know how long each of the sides are on my cube. Remember that our cube has all the same sides. So to find this, the side length cubed equals 64. Therefore, we take the cube root of the side of that from both sides, the cube root. And if you refer back to that list I just showed you, which is in your notes, you'll see that the cube root of 64 is 8. So x must be 8. So each of these sides, no, that's not right. It's not 8. The cube root here is 4. 4 times 4 times 4, sorry. Cube root is 4. So each of these sides must be 4. Sorry, the square root of 64 is 8. The cube root of 64 is 4. It's one of the ones that we get can be a little confusing. Okay, so the each side is 4 inches long. So our unit was inches. Okay, one more. What are the dimensions of each side of the cube? So first, I want you to picture a cube. What shape is this? Well, a cube, every side is a square. So I want the dimensions of the cube, not just the side length. So it has a volume of 125 cubic feet. So I know that the side length cubed must equal 125. So I'm going to take the cube root of both of these. So the cube root of 125, you can refer back to your list, is 5. So x must be 5. So now all I know, though, is that each side is 5, but I want to know the dimensions of the square. So this square that's on the top or bottom or whatever side is 5 by 5. So I could say it is 5 feet by 5 feet. Okay, so go ahead and try your practice, and I will see you in class.